Alright, hold on. Hold together.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, we're going to start right back down, so I'm going to turn the seatbelt sign light on. Ask you please return your seats, keep your seatbelts fastened for the remainder of the flight. Should have you in early, bring you into gate A as Alpha number 34. I'd like to thank you for choosing the fly with Delta Airlines. As flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival. I tried to hold on, I slipped deep in the feeling that gravity pulls me down.
So here I am in Orlando. I like traveling. I actually never got to travel anywhere until I started fishing abroad. I never really went anywhere. So it takes me a little while to get used to getting around and doing things. Welcome to my room. Sorry about that. Promise you, I'm not really sure that happened, but I promise you it was legal. Not sure that's supposed to work that way. So I am on my travel grind again. This is my first travel trip since all the COVID stuff's been going on. You know, I've been hanging around the house. I haven't been much more than I'd say probably much more than 30 miles from my house for the last 90 days or so. I've just been kind of putt-putting around the house. I know like I saw a lot of people posting and saying like, oh my God, can we get our lives back? Can we just go? Can we do? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you folks. B-Lad enjoyed his time at the house. Nothing makes me happier than being at my home, eating my food, crapping on my own toilet, taking a shower in my own shower, sleeping in my own bed. Like, I've been enjoying my off time. So I really don't have any you know, like no reservations about kind of what's been going on. So this is something new that I've never done this before. None of us have ever done this before. We're actually gonna try a little jug fishing today. Those are gizzards. Yeah, no, those are gizzards right there, right? Yeah, I didn't know they had trout. Yeah, that's cool. Holy crap. You see those? You see that trout? What kind of fish you think we're gonna have?
Catfish.
Catfish?
Mm-hmm.
Probably gonna have a bunch of gar.
What is a gar?
A big old nasty fish with a lot of teeth.
Oh no.
Yeah, probably gonna have some gar. Maybe a turtle too.
Yay, turtles!
Thank you. When we used to fish a striper, we always hooked them in the nose. I don't know how you're supposed to. I don't know how you're supposed to. Number two bait hooks. Yep. Back here.
I say it's about as clear as you ever wanted back here.
Yeah, that's about as clear as it'll get anyway. Here. Don't eat it, okay? Oh.
He loves the throw board.
We got 13. We got 14. Let's put 7. Let's put 7 on this side and then 7 on the other side of the secret creek. I think what we're gonna do is, since we can't really see, I think we got a little storm coming up tonight. We're gonna actually probably just wait till in the morning and find all our jugs tomorrow morning. Just kind of leave them all out tonight. Get out here, I'm not gonna say early, at a decent time, decent in an order tomorrow morning, and see if we can find the rest of these jugs. And hopefully some of them are down. Don't let me hit on that side. Oh, I forgot to let the poles down. Okay. All right, here we go.
I'm going down.
So you what?
I'm laying down.
You don't need to go down. It's not like you're that tall, dude.
No, I don't want to get spider webs on my face.
Spider webs on your face?
Yeah, I don't like spider webs.
I think you'll be all right.
I hate spider webs because they get on my face.
What if the thing caves in while we're under here? That'd be kind of bad. Oh, I felt a drop of water touch me. Ew. That was gross. That was so gross. A drop of water dropped off the tunnel into my face. That was so nasty. Ugh. There's one of them right there. There's 1, 2. Let's see. Hey y'all, so we finally got one jug. We got at least one jug hooked up right here. I'm about to get on the trolling motor and try to get it. Did you see it take off, bro? It was just sitting there, and then as soon as I trolled over there to get it, like it took off. You see it? Watch it move, bro. Watch it. You see it right there? All right. So look, we'll get this pole. We'll take that pole. I'm gonna cut off. Got one right there. Okay, let's see. We'll take this pole, and we should be able to grab it with that. Look, something's on it. Oh, it's a gar. It's a big old gar.
You definitely want to hold it. You definitely
Let's see.
hold
Look
it.
how big that thing is. You want him winding in? Big old gar. Look at that thing. Yeah.
I'll see it.
Whoa, look at it. Look at that thing. I am starting a new series on my YouTube channel that is going to be called This Is Home. You guys are familiar with my like straight up fishing deal that I've been doing like the last, what, 2 years now? I guess last 2 years. I guess I just started that last year. I couldn't really do straight up fishing like I kind of designed it to do, right? Like with straight up fishing, you went other places and you the whole thing was to go places where I haven't been before, show up, put the boat in the water. What we caught is what we caught. If we caught them, great. If we didn't, well, it just kind of shows that you're human. That was the whole premise of straight up fishing. None of those episodes that you guys saw from straight up fishing, I never practiced on any of them. All of them I showed up, I fished, and you got what you got. So I was like, I think it would be really cool maybe if I gave a peek inside some of the waters that I fished before fishing professionally. Some of the waters that I grew up and cut my teeth on. And it'll probably give you a little bit more context about my personality, I hope. That for one. Give you a little bit more context about why I like to fish some of the baits I like to fish and the lures I like to fish and the techniques and the stuff that I hear me talk about so much. Probably give you a little bit more context behind This Is Home. Oh, give it to me! Give it to me, man! Give it to me! That's a big old hard enough, bro. Bro, you see him come up like jaws. Come here, brother. Okay. Oh, look at that herring he spit up, dude. Holy crap. Oh, here, right there. Right there. Oh my God, bro. It's all out carnage. Look at that. Dude, he's barfed all over my face. Oh my God. What is going on? What is happening? What is freaking happening? Oh! Bro. What is happening? Okay, I gotta get this fish on hook. What is happening?
Gonna eat one of them ducks.
Dude, hey, they might.
You better go in a different pattern.
I would. Oh my God. Bro, that was
big in there, buddy.
this is a big, nice bad fish. He barked up the biggest herring I've ever seen to date. God. Dude, he like regurgitated shad all over my plug. My plug has throw up all over it. I finally got him off. That's a nice one right there. That's a good, I don't know. Caught him on big old top water. Big old top water. Dude, it's got like shad barf all over it. Dude, beautiful specimen of largemouth bass. Look at this. This is what they eat. So you hear, we keep talking about the shad spawn. This is what they're up there. Dude, he got like his guts is out. And so my big topwater plug, that's why I always use big baits this time of year, because they're eating big shad. Big blueback herring, big topwater plug. Come on, brother. Item of discussion that I've really been thinking about really hard here recently. You know, I've kind of got to a place where, you know, I'm starting to think about the future, starting to think about retirement, starting to think about, you know, I'm starting to think about when I'm 50 years old, 60 years old, like what am I going to be doing? Like, what does that look like? What does work look like when I'm 50, 60, 70 years old? Because I know a lot of people plan to retire. I don't really plan to retire. I maybe plan to work less, maybe. There's two distinct areas that have stood out like very hard. One would be obviously the Northeast.
Okay. Coming up on those crankbaits, you know, bumping into the weeds. Didn't even think it was a fish, dude. I thought it was grass. It's a hog, though. Like, dude, no nothing. When I say no nothing, like, I'm just pulling, and like nothing. I'm like, that's grass. It'll eventually pop out. And I was like, well, the grass just keeps coming to me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a good one. You see him pulling that drag. Got in the grass or something. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one though. And my trolling motor on automatic. So I was about to just put it like on 30% and just go, like I did yesterday. That grass is perfect down through here though. He's not that big, but it's yeah, I think it's a 3 3/4, 4-pounder. Yeah. Come here, let me grab you behind the head. They're so hard to... I got him. Yeah.
I love that like Vermont area or the Vermont upstate New York area. Obviously that's a no-brainer, right? Best smallmouth fishing, best largemouth fishing that I probably visited. You hear a lot about the smallmouth, but there's a lot of largemouth fishing that goes down up north. Probably a little bit more realistic for me. It's probably the well, I'm not even gonna say East Tennessee. Second one's probably gonna be Tennessee. Love Tennessee, right? It's probably my favorite state out of every state I've been to. It's been Tennessee.
Oh, he was so bare with it.
That's good.
Gotta have this. That's a good one. Oh, God. Oh, yes!
Great smallmouth fishing.
Oh my God, I just caught this freaking beast.
Rivers, you got Tennessee River lakes, or Tennessee, you got Highland Reservoir, deep clear lakes. You got grass lakes. You got pretty much everything you could possibly have to become a professional fisherman in Tennessee. So what would be yours? I think the whole purpose of this video was kind of get to that. If you could fish anywhere, if you could live anywhere that you wanted to, don't think about expenses. Don't think about, you know, all the other stuff that comes along with moving your life around. Where would that be for you? For me, I think it would probably be somewhere in Tennessee. It's got everything you need.